Hi, in this lesson we're learning about pay-per-click ads for creative teachers so that you can get more leads and you can maximize your ad spend. Hi, I'm Angel from RT Course Experts, and we help creative online course teachers with their tech. In this lesson, we're going to learn what is it, why use it, how to use them. We'll go over an example and then we'll summarize our top tips. What is it? So these are link ads with descriptions. They could also have pictures that you pay for only when your prospects actually click on them. Traditional ads means that you're paying for thousands of impressions, whether people actually click on your ad or not. But with pay-per-click ads, you only pay when interested prospects click, go to your site and see something and basically really become interested, only when they raise their hand. Why use pay-per-click ads? Well, you use it to save money because it's so cost effective. So instead of pay per impression, where you're just putting out thousands of impressions and you're paying for them and you're hoping somebody sees it and maybe does something with it, pay-per-click ads, you put it out there and you're immediately knowing if they're working or not. And based on people clicking, those are the only people that you pay for. For the people that click through your ad and want to go find out more. In addition to that, pay-per-click ads can be used to show at the top of search results. So even if your particular course or community or coaching service isn't showing up at the top of search results, with pay-per-click ads, your ad will show up on the top above potentially leaders that have been around longer than you. Let's go into a how-to guide for pay-per-click ads. So pay-per-click ads are available on lots of different platforms. Google, YouTube, which by the way Google owns, Microsoft Bing, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok, they all offer forms of pay-per-click ads. So pay-per-click ads are out there and they're available for your use. This is not a brand new thing. Now, the pay-per-click ads can appear on a wide range of places and for a lot of different kinds of services. So you can use pay-per-click ads to show up on search results, to appear on specific websites that maybe are related to your niche, on maps for local, on shopping for different kinds of product categories, mobile apps. It could be mobile search or it could be within apps. Like think music, podcast apps, book apps. In those apps, they might have advertising and you can appear next to your content, and as well as all the social media apps. Now, the pay-per-click ads can be images like traditional pay-per-impression, where you have these different kinds of images, these well-known ad sizes. But it can also support text, where there's a nice title, a couple of lines of description, and then a hyperlink. And in addition to that, both images and text can be responsive. So depending on the area that you place it in, it can adjust the shape so that all the right information is there. It could be vertical, it could be squarish, it could be rectangular. So this is where images, you have to provide all those different sizes. With the text and the kind of HTML ad, it can shape and restructure itself and be responsive, whether you're looking at a web page horizontally or vertically, portrait or landscape, whether you're looking at it on a mobile phone, on a tablet, on a computer, on a massive computer screen. All of those different browser web portals can support these pay-per-click ads, and then your ad can be shaped in such a way that it looks great on all of these different sizes. One of my favorite things about pay-per-click ads is they can be used to boost your search ratings. Maybe you're number 7 for a certain kind of creative course, but you're technically below the fold. So when you first search, on that first few items, you're not there. They have to scroll a little to get to you. So there's some people that have been around longer. But with search ads, you can appear above people that have been around longer or may have more backlinks than you. So with search ads, your sponsorship could appear at top before any of the recommended natural organic results. You can appear to the side or even at the very bottom. Imagine they scroll the whole thing and they're like, nothing really resonated. Sometimes that last ad is the one that they click on. So you can be that bottom one as well. I like this because pay-per-click ads can give you a boost in your search ratings. Over time, you'll have more clicks, and then your natural positioning will also go up. So let's go over what's inside of each of these pay-per-click ads. If you're an image, you're going to provide an image depending on the sizes. But if you're a text ad, you're going to provide a nice big title that's your headline, and that's really going to catch your audience. Your whole goal is to create awareness and catch their attention. Then you're going to have one or more lines that are description lines, and they vary by each search provider. Then you're going to have a very specific hyperlink that if they click it, they're going to go to this website. So it might not be your home page. It might be a very specific landing page. Maybe you get rid of your nav bar and you get rid of your blog and you really take them to your service. Then with ads, you're going to also get to specify your location. So for example, I'm targeting US and Canada. I am not targeting South America or Europe on this particular ad. So you choose which countries or even states or provinces you may want to target. And then you can also choose times. So remember, you don't want to waste ads at 3 in the morning. That might not be when your target audience is there. Maybe those are robots. So you can choose the days of the week, or maybe it's weekends like Saturday and Sunday, or between 8 a.m. and 7 p.m. So you can choose these extra things, and that reduces your ad spend. Now, the most important thing about these ads are the keywords. When people are searching for something, these are the words that you want to show up for. So you're going to have a bunch of keywords. You're going to think not just short tail, which is 1 or 2 words describing a category, but long tail. So these are 3, 4, 5 important words that are a little more specific. And when you do that, there's these 3 different techniques you can use. You can use broad matches. So these are like synonyms. The system will use AI to try to say, hey, that's very close to what we're looking for. You can use a phrase match, which is a little tighter, uses your main words and variations like plural versions or out of order. And then you can have an exact match where maybe you put it in quotes, and it's really looking for that exact combination of words that were typed. So again, for each of these, you can find more people or less people, but maybe you're trying to target exactly these kinds of customers for your ad spend. And finally, every ad is going to have a budget. So this is how many ad clicks are you willing to accept a day. So you might have like a $2 budget. A common pattern is to have, let's just say, 2 ad promotions. One for your service, which has a certain budget, and you can adjust that as your earnings and as your cash increases to get more customers, or even reduce it if your workflow is in good shape. And then maybe have another ad just for your brand. So if anybody goes to Google and enters your name or your brand name, right away you'll show up. And maybe that's a smaller budget. You might have a variety of campaigns like that, but every ad is going to have a budget, and you're going to choose, for example, how much to spend per day. And then the system may say, oh, that adds up to about this amount per month. And then also, if you're having a rough month, you can turn one ad off, turn them both off, drop, or if you're having a great month and you want to add fuel to the fire, you can increase your main ad, as well as potentially you might have multiple ads like A/B testing. So you're not sure what's the right keywords or hooks. So you might have multiple ads and you're playing with their different budgets as you're doing these experiments. Now let's go over an example. So in this example, we'll go over how an online course teacher or maybe a community manager can use pay-per-click ads. So first thing is the teacher goes and logs into the ad portal. Let's just say it's Google Ads, right? So they're logging in and they create a new ad. Then they specify the text or the images that are going to show up for this pay-per-click ad. So they'll specify like the description. They got to fit it in a certain number of characters. There might be these 2 lines, and they're trying to spread it out, trying to insert the right hook or the emotion, or use words like learn this. So you're going to play with text for a little bit and upload optional images if that's the kind of pay-per-click ad you want. Then you're going to specify the location and any date times. So location might be a couple of countries that you're interested in. And then maybe in the very beginning, you're willing to accept all the days of the week at any time, because you never know when your customers are looking. Or you might get smarter and come back later and adjust those so that you don't overspend. Then you're going to specify your URL. This is where you want people to go if they've clicked on your ad. So it's going to be a very specific page. Maybe it's your course information page. Maybe it's your coaching sales page. And then there's going to be some parameters in there that you're going to want. The ad system itself might insert some parameters, but you might also add your own parameters. For example, maybe you have 2 different kinds of ads and you want to know which one is performing better. So later you'll see campaign A or campaign B, or text with must versus text with should, just to see which one of those words really resonated. And then you'll see later, oh, this is sending more people over. So anyway, so you'll specify the link. There might be some default parameters, but you can add your own parameters there. Next up, you're going to specify a budget. So a few dollars a day, and that'll be your budget for this particular ad. And then finally, you'll publish it, you'll go live. And pretty soon, like sometimes within minutes, your ad is live. In some cases, they might want to review the text, especially if you're a new profile and new to ads. Next up are your prospects. So these are your students, right? And they're looking for your service. So they go to their preferred search. Remember, everybody kind of has their search. Some people go straight to YouTube. Some people go to Google. Some people are searching for answers on TikTok now, right? Or Pinterest. So they're going to their preferred search engine and they're searching for some keywords. And hopefully those are the keywords that you provided. Then the engine is going to start showing the best results for your keywords. And those are going to be results based on clicks, based on popularity, things that are going viral, trending, maybe different teachers that have been around a long time. And then in addition to that, your engine's going to show you ads. So there's these kind of authoritative resources, but then there's these ads that are going to appear. So hopefully, if you've used the right keywords, you're showing up not only because of the ads, but because you're also top rated. So the search engine will, depending on your mobile or desktop, etc., it's going to add these extra sponsored ads above to below to the side. Hopefully that's where you'll show up. When your prospect goes and clicks on that, they'll go to the landing page, the specific target that you wanted them to go to. And then, by the way, all those behind the scenes Google Analytics and things like that, they'll all still work. So they're going to be tracking everything. And later you can see which keywords were used, which ad kicked in, and which page and parameters did you end up going to. And finally, at that point, your customer is on your landing page, your sales page, and hopefully you can motivate them to convert, right? To buy. And that's where you can do all your extra goodies, like provide a guarantee. Here's some testimonials from prior students. Here's a class overview so they can walk through the curriculum or see that the community is also available on mobile. You're going to let them know, and hopefully they'll buy that service from you. If you want to level up, I recommend teachers use a little portfolio of a couple of essential pay-per-click ads at very low budgets if necessary to get started. so that you can learn about ads and you can add it as a tool in your toolbox. In addition to all the SEO content, right, where you're creating blog articles, you're creating content on TikTok and YouTube. So you have that, and that's free. Because remember, as soon as you stop paying for those ads, those leads go away. Once you have your content with SEO, that's going to last for many, many years. Unfortunately, it takes a while to get the search engines to acknowledge you and position you highly. So pay-per-click ads can give you that boost, but you're paying for it. And then over time, you can throttle each one, your pay-per-click ads and your SEO content. Maybe you do more SEO content and less pay-per-click ads, or you slow down on your content work and then you just do your ads and focus on scaling your business. So now you're a lot smarter on pay-per-click ads. So to summarize, here's the top things you need to know. You're going to create a pay-per-click ad on some portal, right, where your customers are at, for example, Google or Pinterest, etc. You're going to create a very simple text message of your hook, your headline. You're going to come up with some keywords, give it the right link with the right parameters, choose a budget, and turn it on. And then just watch it. In the beginning, you're going to watch it maybe weekly. Over time, you can watch it and tweak it every 2 weeks or once a month. And that's how you can get started with pay-per-click ads. Get going and then start seeing how it affects all your other parts of your business, where these leads are coming from, and ultimately your sales, so that you can track your KPIs, your key performing indicators. Start tracking that month over month. And now you have a couple of levers as a business owner that you can use. And ultimately, pay-per-click ads are part of your toolbox. To learn more, check out the info and links in the notes. If you're loving this stuff, subscribe to keep leveling up your creative business. And if you need any tech help with your courses, community, or teacher website, visit www.rtcourseexperts.com. Thanks for hanging out. Let's stay in touch.